24 pages. That's the entire form standing between you and a green card you can get without ever leaving the country. And the single most asked question about it isn't printed on any of those pages. It's, how do I actually file this thing online? Here's what I'm holding back for the end. One of these two paths quietly hands you a work permit and a travel document while you wait. The other hands you a plane ticket and a year of silence. And which one you're stuck in isn't always your choice.
This is Kai. Adjustment of status is the whole trick. You get the green card from inside the country. No consulate, no flight, no goodbye at the airport.
Last time we filed the I-130, the petition that proves a family relationship. That form doesn't give anyone a green card? Today's the form that finally does, when you're already here, the I-485.
Lewis here. The gate is one word, inspected. You had to be inspected and admitted, or inspected and paroled into the country to adjust inside it.
Grace here. Take the immediate relatives first. The spouse, parent, or child under 21 of a US citizen. For them, a visa number's always available, so they can file right now.
Only if a visa number's open, though. Otherwise, they wait like everyone else.
Fair. For immediate relatives, it always is, so for them it's the same day, one packet. That's concurrent filing, and it's exactly where we go next.
Everyone else waits. The family preference categories are capped, so you file the I-485 only when your priority date's current on the visa bulletin. Get that one detail wrong and you sit in the wrong line for years.
So here's the whole qualify test in 3 quick checks. Were you inspected at entry? Is a visa number available? And only then do you file.
Grace, there's a comment we get in our replies every single week.
Every week, honestly, someone wrote, I clicked file online and got a page I don't understand. How do I upload the PDF and pay?
That's the exact question this whole video answers, and we keep a free step-by-step guide at professorerica.com if you want it in writing. But stay right here. Because before you touch that portal, you've got to know whether you even qualify to file from inside the country.
Concurrent filing, you don't send these forms one at a time. Petition and green card application, one envelope.
And it only works when a visa number is available for the person immigrating. For immediate relatives, that's always one packet, 2 forms.
I'll admit, I think about this like my mom's Sunday stew. You don't cook the meat on Monday and the vegetables on Thursday. It all goes in together, one dish. Same here, so you add the work permit and the travel document to the packet too.
Picture a 3-key ring. The I-485 is the house key, the green card itself. The I-765 is the car key, because you can work. The I-131 is the mailbox key, because you can travel. File them on one ring or spend a year locked out of 2 of them.
Look at the packet itself. And the trap is filing these separately, then waiting twice for the same thing.
Here's the part that changed. It used to be, adding the work permit and the travel document cost you nothing extra, not anymore.
So Lewis, what do we call the free work permit that stopped being free 2 years ago?
A work permit.
Okay, that was good. It's also the fee. Since April 2024, you pay separately for each one. But you still file them together, and you work and travel while you wait.
One thing before the next part, and then we move right on. If any of this is clicking, tap that like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell for the next one. It takes a second, it costs nothing, and it helps more than you would think. This is rung 4 of the status ladder, the step every other guide skips, actually filing it online.
Step 1 is the account. It's free, at uscis.gov, before you touch any form.
Watch this. You click create an account, verify your email, and you're in.
Now the warning most channels skip entirely.
Assuming you can even file online. Most family cases can't.
Here's the ruling. Online filing of the I-485 is for employment-based cases right now. Family cases, you mail in.
Can I just type my name to sign, or do I need to sign with a pen?
You type it. Typing your name online is a legal signature. Now the form itself. Page 2. 1 box.
This box, admitted, paroled, or neither. It's the whole eligibility gate.
Okay, so you e-sign by typing your name, then pay.gov. Hang on, when's it actually received? At the signature or the payment?
Both. You sign and you pay, then it's received.
And what lands back in your account isn't a decision, it's a receipt. The I-797 degrees Celsius, your proof it went through.
A receipt isn't approval.
It's not, it's the starting line. Next comes biometrics and the interview.
Biometrics. After you file, USCIS wants your fingerprints and a photo.
At an application support center, an ASC, it's the smallest part of the whole process, and the one people dread the most.
You'll get an appointment notice in the mail. Unless USCIS reuses prints they already have on file for you.
The part I can't fully script for you is the interview. So I called in someone who knows that room cold. Priya, are you with us?
I am. Thanks for having me. Here's what actually happens. An officer puts you under oath and walks your I-485 line by line, your address history, your entries, your admissibility.
And if it's a marriage case,
Then they confirm the relationship is real. Most interviews end with a decision that same day, but sometimes you get a request for evidence, an RFE, asking for one document you missed.
Wait, an RFE isn't a denial?
Not at all. Send them what they ask for, and the case keeps right on moving.
And the car key and the mailbox key from that ring kept you working and traveling the whole time this played out.
Think about the whole timeline the way I do on one of those long walks where I outline an episode out loud, one marker at a time in order. First, biometrics a few weeks after your receipt. Then the interview, where an officer reviews everything under oath. Then the decision. And the marker you're walking toward this entire time, the one that makes the years of paperwork worth it, is a single word on a notice: approved. That's the day you become a lawful permanent resident.
That's the day it all becomes real. Best of luck to everyone filing.
Priya, thank you. So the mechanics are settled. But wait until you hear the fork we owe you next, because it's the whole reason some people shouldn't file this form at all. Two people, both eligible, both already inside the US. Should they adjust status here or leave in consular process from abroad? Kai says the consulate can be the cleaner road. Grace says staying wins. Here's what's actually at stake.
Consular can be faster for some categories. One interview abroad, one decision, no years of renewing a work permit while a field office sits on your file.
Take someone with a family and a job here. Leaving means quitting both and betting on a consulate. Adjustment lets them stay and keep working the whole time.
Before you answer that, Kai, what does that person give up the day they board the plane?
Time on paper, maybe. But a consular timeline can beat a backlogged field office. Run the math. Fewer steps, fewer waits.
Fewer steps, sure. And zero income for a year.
Zero income is a real cost. Is it the actual deal breaker, though?
Here's the number that matters. While your I-485 is pending, you can hold a work permit and advance parole. Consular gives you neither. You wait abroad with nothing coming in.
Okay, I was wrong. The work and travel window changes the math. For someone already here lawfully, adjustment wins.
Remember the work permit and the travel document I dangled up top? That's the adjustment path's quiet superpower. So here's the ruling, and here's what I'd actually do. If you're already inside the US and you were inspected and admitted or paroled, adjust here. You keep working, you can travel, you never leave. The smart play is to stay. If you're abroad, consular's your only road. That settles it.
One honest caveat though. Every case has its own facts, and some bars to adjustment quietly push you back to consular anyway. That's not a video call to make.
It's not. For your specific case, talk to a licensed immigration attorney or a DOJ or EOIR accredited representative and verify every step on uscis.gov before you file. So here's the whole climb, start to finish. If you're already in the US and you were inspected and admitted or paroled, the I-485 gets you a green card without leaving, and the work permit and travel document ride along with it.
Tonight, do one thing. Open a free uscis.gov account and find your entry record so you already know which box on page 2 is yours.
Next time we flip it around. Your person's abroad, not here, so the green card comes through the DS-260 and a consulate. Different portal, and why most people get that timeline completely wrong.
My favorite moment was a work permit that stopped being free, still being called a work permit.
And the stew goes in together, so file the whole packet at once.
If this made the portal less scary, like it and subscribe. We're building this immigration series form by form, and it grows every time you do. One thing only you can answer. Are you filing from inside the US or waiting abroad, and which path is actually yours? Tell us below. Big thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end. Professor Erica here. See you very soon.